He decided to marry her sister. She decided to stop him. What neither of them decided was falling in love. Welcome to the Viscount Who Loved Me. Bridgerton, Book 2. The novel opens with one of the greatest first lines in romance. Anthony Bridgerton had always known he would die young. 9 words. The entire story is already in them. Anthony's father Edmund died when Anthony was 18, stung by a bee, dead within minutes. A vital, beloved man killed by something small and ordinary on an ordinary afternoon. From that day, Anthony became convinced he would die young too. He knows it's irrational. He cannot stop believing it. And so he built a life around the conviction. Live fast, feel little. He decided he will marry sensibly, produce heirs, be a decent husband, but he will not fall in love. Love means leaving someone as destroyed as his mother was. He won't do it. Meet Kate Sheffield, 21, half Indian, the older sister making her debut alongside the beautiful Edwina because the Sheffields couldn't afford 2 separate London seasons. Kate is smart, stubborn, and fiercely protective of Edwina. She has also already decided she will be a spinster. She's fine with this. She just needs Edwina sorted first. Kate reads Lady Whistledown's papers and has one firm conclusion. Anthony Bridgerton is a rake with a capital R and absolutely unsuitable for her sweet, gentle, wonderful sister. Edwina, meanwhile, has one rule. She will not marry anyone her sister Kate does not approve of first. This rule, made out of love, is about to cause extraordinary chaos. Anthony tells his brothers at Whitey's he's decided to marry. Benedict falls off his chair. Colin chokes on an olive. Anthony is unmoved. He asks, "Who is the diamond of the season?" They tell him, Edwina Sheffield, smart, beautiful, the season's incomparable. Anthony decides she'll make a perfect Viscountess. He has not yet met her sister. This will matter enormously. Colin introduces Anthony and Kate at the season's opening ball. The chemistry is instantaneous. The mutual irritation is also instantaneous. Both are deeply alarmed by this. Kate tells Edwina immediately, "Not Viscount Bridgerton, not him. He is every kind of wrong." Edwina nods. Anthony, across the room, watches Kate walk away and thinks about her. Anthony visits the Sheffield house to see Edwina. Edwina is out. He ends up walking Kate's corgi Newton in the park instead. Newton immediately adores him. Kate finds this infuriating. Newton breaks free, runs to Edwina in the park, and knocks her into a lake. Edwina catches a cold. Anthony is somehow not annoyed. He found the afternoon unexpectedly entertaining. At a Bridgerton house musical, Anthony flirts with an opera singer to distract himself from the fact that he dreamed about Kate the night before. The plan does not work. Kate, watching Anthony flirt, is annoyed to find herself jealous. She escapes to another room to compose herself. The room turns out to be Anthony's private study. Kate hides under Anthony's desk as he approaches with the singer. He finds her. They argue, in close quarters, in a private room, at night, and then he kisses her. Kate kisses him back. Both are alarmed. Both retreat. Neither tells anyone. The kiss sits between them for the rest of the novel, like a lit fuse neither can bring themselves to acknowledge. Violet Bridgerton invites the Sheffields to Aubrey Hall for a country party. Anthony plans to advance his courtship of Edwina. The universe has different plans for the week. Kate watches Anthony at Aubrey Hall, patient with the young Bridgerton siblings, affectionately teasing with his brothers, quietly protective of his mother. This is not the rake from Whistledown. Bridgerton family plays Pall Mall. It quickly becomes clear they play it the way most people play blood sports, with extraordinary competitive intensity and zero mercy. Kate discovers Anthony's black mallet gives the best aim. She takes it. Anthony's reaction is immediate, personal, and deeply disproportionate. She refuses to give it back. What follows is one of the most beloved scenes in romance fiction. Kate and Anthony competing, arguing, laughing, and completely forgetting to manage any social impression whatsoever. For the first time, both of them stop performing and just exist in the same space. They are, in this moment, two people who get each other completely. Neither knows what to do with that. The game ends. The afternoon continues. Kate is walking in the Aubrey Hall gardens, and then a bee. She is stung on the hand. Anthony sees it happen. Anthony knows allergic reactions are often hereditary. He does not know if Kate is allergic. For approximately 30 seconds, he believes he might be watching someone he loves die the same way his father did. Kate is not dangerously allergic. She is fine. Anthony is not fine. He examines the sting, removes it, holds her hand, and their mothers walk around the corner and find them like this. The scene is completely misread by society as an intimate moment. Lady Whistledown reports it. The Tun draws conclusions. The courtship of Edwina is over. Something new has begun. To protect Kate's reputation, Anthony declares he will marry Kate. Not Edwina, Kate. This surprises everyone, including, somewhat, Anthony, though when he says it, it feels like the truest thing he has said in years. Edwina, when consulted, gives her blessing warmly and without resentment. She tells Kate she suspected all along. Kate finds this information simultaneously sweet and infuriating. Kate objects. She lists her objections clearly. Anthony was courting Edwina. He doesn't know her. He has said he will not love his wife. Kate is starting to understand she is in love with him. Anthony addresses every objection except the love one. He does not address the love one. Kate notices. She says nothing. She says nothing the way someone says nothing when they are saying everything. They marry. The wedding is efficient. The marriage is not. Two people who are deeply in love, one knows it, one suspects it, neither has said it, in the same house, every day. Anthony tells Kate clearly, he will be faithful, attentive, decent. He will not love her. He has reasons. He thinks these reasons are protecting her. She experiences them as rejection. The marriage settles into something they didn't plan for. Genuine companionship. They talk. They argue. Newton loves Anthony unreservedly, and Kate cannot decide if this is evidence or betrayal. A thunderstorm arrives at Bridgerton house at night. Anthony discovers Kate hiding, literally under a table, shaking, completely undone by the storm. Her formidable composure gone entirely. Anthony doesn't tease her, doesn't lecture her. He gets under the table with her and holds her through the storm. No audience, no performance, just his arms around her until she's okay. This is the novel's quiet emotional center. The moment Kate understands that Anthony's care for her is real and consistent and present, whether or not he can say the word love. Violet Bridgerton, who has been watching all of this with the quiet accuracy of a woman who loved her husband completely, tells Anthony he is in love with his wife. He denies this entirely. Benedict takes him aside. Colin takes him aside. His sister Daphne takes him aside. Everyone can see it. Anthony is possibly the only person at Bridgerton house who cannot. Kate realizes she is fully, completely, hopelessly in love with her husband. She realizes this approximately 2 weeks after they marry. She tells no one. The knowledge sits with her quietly. She also realizes that loving a man who has promised not to love you back is a specific and difficult kind of pain. She decides she is worth more than half a marriage. She is right. Kate is thrown from a horse and carriage. The injury is severe. She loses consciousness. Anthony arrives to find her still and pale on the road and experiences the thing he has spent 11 years avoiding. He stays at her bedside. He does not sleep. He does not eat enough. He sits with her hand in his and talks to her, because being in the same room is the only thing he can control. The vigil breaks him open. When you sit with someone and believe you might lose them, all the carefully constructed reasons for not loving them become completely irrelevant. Kate recovers consciousness. Anthony is there. He tells her he loves her, not as a decision or a permission he has granted himself, as a fact, simple, true, unavoidable. He tells her about his father, about the bee, about 11 years of believing he would die young and refusing to love someone to spare them his mother's grief. All of it, finally. Kate tells him, you can't hide from love because you think you might not survive to complete your dreams. The risk of loving is not the reason to avoid it. It is exactly the reason to choose it. Anthony chooses her, fully, without the conditions, without the careful walls. He chooses to love Kate Sheffield Bridgerton, even if he dies at 38, even if she outlives him, Even so,